Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Harvey is causing devastation to our neighbors in Texas. We'll show you just how bad it is there, especially in Houston, in a moment. But first, how the storm is impacting our area. Weather is our big story. We continue to be under a flash flood watch and rain continues to fall. Meteorologist Ross Whitley joins us now with the latest.
Yeah, that's right. We set a record daily rainfall for today, and temperatures, of course, much cooler than average thanks to the cloud cover and the rain. Only 75 degrees, but we picked up 2.5 inches of rain today, breaking the old record of 1.48 set back way back in 1921. So it's been a long time since we picked up this amount of rain on this date. And of course, we're talking about a lot more rain to come, unfortunately, for places east and west. And of course, I'll be talking about the shift in Harvey's track and what that could mean for us and the potential for tornadoes coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Ross. Louisiana's governor is warning of potential flooding across the state. Governor John Bel Edwards said he expected the potential for flood damage to increase as that heavy rain continues to lash the southwestern part of the state.
Of course, it's going to drop a lot of rain the entire time, and as it moves further east, we can expect that those rain bands will also move further east. And so in all likelihood, the worst is yet to come for us in Louisiana.
Meanwhile, millions of Texans are confronted by a water catastrophe in and around Houston. Floodwaters are rising and more rain is falling. ABC's Lana Zach is in Houston with that part of the story.
America's fourth largest city is underwater. More rain to come, 4 feet of rain predicted in some areas. People standing on top of submerged mailboxes. This interstate in Houston now a river. This is Hobby Airport before Harvey and now. The catastrophe about to get worse. The Army Corps of Engineers now releasing water from dams that are filling up too fast. People living downriver told to evacuate. The Texas governor activating the entire National Guard, ordering 9,000 more troops to assist the 3,000 already on the ground. Rescue operations continuing around the clock. Hundreds of rescuers in boats, helicopters, and trucks saving animals and people from rising floodwaters.
And around 6 a.m., something fell off one of the nightstands, woke us up, and water was coming in fast.
Shelters filling up rapidly.
More than 2,900 people seeking refuge at the George Brown Convention Center and receiving some cheer from Batman and his son.
When a city needs a hero, I mean, we got to be here. We got to help this city.
And more continue to come. Evacuees showing up at hotels only to find that there are no more rooms.
If this hotel will just give us a room. I think they have convention people coming in with reservations.
Meanwhile, some try to take advantage of the terrible situation, preying on abandoned homes and businesses.
We've had 4 people that tried to loot and they were arrested.
One shop owner asking for help, posting this image from his security camera of looters going unpunished.
This is Houston's main shelter here. There are thousands of refugees already in place. They set up 2,000 cots. Those ran out earlier today, and still we continue to see people arriving as the rains continue to fall. Reporting from Houston, Lana Zach, ABC News.
The LifeShare Center is reaching out to area residents to help support patients in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana by giving blood.
So due to the severe weather, our centers in Beaumont and Lake Charles close, and so we're unable to collect over 400 donations that we were expecting to collect in that area. And so what we're asking is for all eligible donors in the Seminole area to come out and donate at our blood center here in Alexandria. We are open, extending our hours till 7 p.m. from this Monday through this Thursday to accommodate any extra donations that would come to help provide support to that area that has severe weather and impacted by.
People should get prepared, and be prepared for circumstances like this. But thanks to the fire department, the policemen, and all the emergency rescue people that's out there that's helping people. I just wish I was out there to be able to help people another way besides giving blood.
And to find out more on how you can save a life, go to lifeshare.org. In other news, more than 1,000 people gathered at the Rapides Coliseum over the weekend to see the Shrine Circus. With 3 rings of affordable family fun, the Shrine Circus thrilled fans of all ages. Kids were amazed to see death-defying aerial acts and animal attractions, including tigers and elephants. In addition to the performing acts, kids also had the opportunity to ride and pet different types of animals. Through the Eliminate Project, Kiwanis International and UNICEF have joined forces to eliminate maternal and neonatal tetanus. Neonatal tetanus is a deadly disease that steals the lives of 34,000 babies and a large number of women every year.
About 7 years ago, Kiwanis International, which is 600,000 people worldwide, partnered with UNICEF to eliminate that disease. And for $1.80, you can immunize a mother, a young woman in a childbearing age, and protect her from tetanus, just like we all get baby shots when we're kids, so we don't have that problem in the U.S.
Right.
But if you immunize the mothers, then when the babies are born, they're immune also, and they don't die from neonatal tetanus.
To make a donation, you can contact Kiwanis International at 800-549-2677.
Enter to win a carport from Quality Outdoor Products in Leesville. An $800 value in the color of your choice, plus option to upgrade to something bigger at Quality Outdoor Products. To enter, register online on Facebook or Twitter. Enter daily to increase your chances of winning. This carport could be yours from KLAX TV and Quality Outdoor Products in Leesville. See official rules at KLAXTV.com.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Ross Whitley. We're looking at our radar and satellite, and of course, I'll focus on Tropical Storm Harvey. Now, the center, if you take Houston here and you go about due south in the Gulf of Mexico, that is where the center is. And unfortunately, the heaviest rain is still falling across the Houston-Galveston area. But for us, what we're watching are these feeder bands. I've been talking about this for several days now. These feeder bands that kind of spin out and then bring in a good plume of moisture into our state, and that's really where we're getting most of our rain from, is these feeder bands. We had one move through earlier today, another one moved through about midday today, and now we're watching this feeder band. As we zoom in a little bit closer, there's a better idea of what I'm talking about. This plume of moisture here is coming forward and spreading out, and you can see that even the gaps that start to break apart as this rain moves northward are filling in. And as we go through the next couple of hours, we're going to continue to see this feeder band shift off to the east and continue to expand into our area. Now, the rainfall around the area today has been impressive. A lot of places picking up 2 to 4 inches of rain from Alexandria to Leesville. Of course, Vernon Parish has been under a flash flood warning for most of the day today. Here in Rapides Parish, we haven't actually been under flash flood warning, but I figure that will change at some point in time over the next 24 hours or so. And unfortunately, Houston picking up another unbelievable amount of rain in the last 24 hours. Over 10 inches of rain has fallen there. Here locally, just about 2.5 inches, and you can see Lafayette around almost 3 inches, Lake Charles near 4 inches. So that brings our total up so far to about 5 inches here in Alexandria. And in Leesville, they have already eclipsed the 9-inch rainfall mark, and we got 4 to 6 more inches of rain on the way. Future radar showing this feeder band continue to slide off to the east, but you notice periods of heavy rain even as we go through the next 12 hours. As we work into tomorrow afternoon, you notice that the storm has lifted northward just a little bit, and that'll continue to put us on that eastern side of the storm, and we're going to start to be worried about rotation within these storms. Right now, the area of rotations is in the Gulf of Mexico, but as that storm moves north, we're going to see these little spin-ups start to happen in these storms. And of course, those spin-ups can lead to tornadoes. So that is going to be an issue as we go through not just tomorrow, but until we get into Friday when we're said and done with this storm. The next 24 hours, tornado threat is fairly low. Winds will be increasing and the rain amount probably somewhere between 2 and 4 inches, depending on where that feeder band goes. And then as we go through tomorrow through Thursday, I would say tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night is really where we'll start to see that tornado threat ramp up. And then as we go throughout the day, even into Thursday, we will have that tornado threat out there. And this is in addition to the heavy rain that will already be falling. So we're going to have windy conditions, heavy rain, and there is a tornado threat Basically from tomorrow night through Thursday, another additional 4 to 6 inches of rain is likely for our area, and I think that will likely lead to flooding. As we look at Harvey's track, looks like it has shifted off to the east just a bit, and so that puts it basically on the Texas-Louisiana border. I likely think this track will shift a little bit further east. That's not good news. That puts us in even a heavier rain. The only good news out of that is that probably diminishes the tornado threat just a bit. Rain and wind for tomorrow, tornado threat increasing as we get into the afternoon, high right near 80 degrees. And of course, our 7-day forecast, lots of wind and rain out there even as we go through Friday. We potentially even see showers and storms hanging around for Saturday. Hopefully kick this out of here as we head into Sunday and Monday. That's a look at your 7-day and your weather. Scott?
All right, thanks, Ross. We Google everything from recipes to bus routes, and now the search engine might just be able to help you diagnose depression. With more, here's Janae Norman.
Have a rash? Ask Dr. Google. What to do about a broken toe? Ask Dr. Google. For many, Google has become the go-to search engine for anything and everything. Now, the common joke of referring to Google as a medical resource may actually be coming true, at least for depression. Google, in partnership with the National Alliance for Mental Illness, this week announcing that users who search terms related to depression will now be offered the chance to take a test that can tell you more about the condition. For instance, a search for "Am I depressed?" will provide a link to a trusted test for depression, the PHQ-9. Answer 9 questions and you receive a score to represent the severity of your depression. Important, since only half of people with depression actually ever get treatment. This new feature, not meant to replace a physician, but here Dr. Google can raise awareness about a common, sometimes deadly condition. Then, if you or someone you know is suffering from depression, Dr. Google recommends you take your results to your flesh and blood doctor.
Coming up in sports, we'll hear from a pair of Gina High School standouts who are eager to get their senior years going.
Florida State versus Alabama, Saturday at 7 on KLAX ABC31. Brought to you locally by Louisiana Archery and Sports Center.
Good evening. Welcome back to KLAX ABC31 Sports. I'm Zach Siminar. High school football is back in action, and the Gina High School Giants played LaSalle during high school's Jamboree football night back on Friday. The Giants have a pair of standout seniors on the team who have both committed to play for big-time Division I programs. Quarterback Lamar Ferris has committed to the Golden Flashes of Kent State and Ohio, while wide-out Jeray Jenkins has seen purple and gold in his future at LSU down in Baton Rouge.
It gave me a lot of confidence going into the year being committed already. That's always been my dream, to go play college football.
I feel great. It's a great opportunity for me. It's a dream school that come true, and I'm excited to be there, and I'm ready to kick it in next year. It's a privilege for me. I got to take advantage of it and keep working hard every day.
The Gina Giants picked up the win over LaSalle by a score of 42-21 this Friday. Gina will be on the road when they take on the Winfield Tigers. The Northwestern State volleyball team took one on the chin Saturday afternoon with a pair of strong opponents in Oklahoma and Seton Hall, but the final day of the Nike Invitational was rewarding for at least one Demon. NSU outside hitter Regan Rogers was named to the all-tournament team. The junior from Blanco, Texas recorded 32 kills, 26 digs, and 5 aces in 3 matches. And Norman.
The pounding rainfall in East Texas has brought one man's passion for fishing from the great outdoors to right inside his living room. A viral video recorded by Vivian Saldana shows this unidentified Houston man wading through nearly knee-deep floodwaters in that living room, attempting to catch a fish with his bare hands. Well, that catch doesn't come easily. The man leaps about the house, splashing into the water, and the fish darts away. The fish is eventually captured, though, when it tries to swim past him again. The man falls to his knees and lands the fish.
That doesn't look just like any fish. At first, I almost thought it was some semblance of a shark.
Oh, that's a catfish, man. That's
definitely an
a
interesting
catfish.
fin on the back of it. So,
yeah.
Something
It's absolutely
kind of interesting.
It's absolutely a catfish, 100%.
You might have seen the rather large fish on the wall behind him, so
Yeah, he's
you know,
probably
this-
a pretty avid fisherman.
Yeah, this is not his first rodeo, but probably doesn't usually do it like this.
No.
Well, thanks for watching ABC 31 News. Have a great night.
KLAX is the exclusive provider of ABC and MeTV programming here in Central Louisiana. We're the only station where you can watch new ABC programs like Dancing with the Stars, Designated Survivor, and Grey's Anatomy, just to name a few.
That's what family does. We take care of each other.
I'm proud of you.
The warmth of your love.
And if classic TV programs like Bonanza, Andy Griffin, Batman, or Carol Burnett is more your style, then MeTV's the station for you. As an advertiser, you'll want your products and services presented to these loyal viewers. Our sales team is equipped to prove we can generate new customers and new revenue for your business.
I'll tell you what, it pays to advertise.
And we have a number of low-risk advertising programs designed to prove we work. Call our media consultant team today for a no-risk assessment on how we can help you grow your business. We're ready to prove we work.